Welcome back to Access Carolina. This cold weather season, school cafeterias across the United States are bringing the heat with a fan favorite, chili. Joining us now, we have Chef Auden Joseph and Dietitian Hayley Weise. Welcome. Good to see you both.
Thank you. Thank you.
You work for Chartwells K-12, the school food service provider.
Yes.
So you know this, but what do kids love about chili season in general?
It's warm food. Yes, and the smell of the aromas coming from our kitchens and our cafeterias. Yes.
Get some kind of peeked up to see what you're putting together. Hayley,
Yes.
through February 1st, Chartwells K-12 is bringing Chili Days Warm Bellies campaign. What's the goal of that campaign?
The goal is really to meet students with what they're looking for over the winter months. So we're so excited about this because we're offering menu items like students love to have chili, but more than that, bold flavors.
Yes.
Bold seasonings and spices in their food, healthy food for them to try, as well as customizable options for them.
And the customizable toppings are everything, because they start to learn to like certain flavors and they start to go, you know what, there's a lot going on in chili. So with kids and lunch, we can experiment with these bold recipes. But let's start with one of the dishes you brought that piques their interest. What's that one?
So this is a spicy curried, which is made with chicken thighs, potatoes. Of course, we have cardamoms. There's spices such as cinnamon, paprika, and we have garlic, the fresh herbs, bell peppers, escallion, and of course, jalapenos.
Okay, so that's
what is spicy without jalapenos?
That is beautiful.
Yep.
And kids can handle a certain amount of spice. It's good to introduce it.
I will let you know that these days, these kids enjoy spice. Yes,
and these flavors, like you were not in my cafeteria growing up. I would never have had something like this. But our kids are expanding their palates this way.
They surely are expanding their palates. And I think one of the big things is that they enjoy building their bowls. So for example, with this curry, they might want to add maybe some sour cream or maybe even avocado. You know, they just want to top it with something else.
So walk us through, you know, when you're presenting this to kids in the cafeteria and you're giving them the option to do their own add-ons. This is part of the spread. What do we have?
Well, we have many different spices. And of course, we know the spices. We have our cumin, we have our chili, we have our
this one right here.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Tarragon. We have parsleys. We have black pepper. We have smoked paprika, bay leaves, bell peppers. Parsley, red onions, and of course ginger, which we use pretty often.
It's beautiful, and all these, you know, food is colorful because everyone's eating with their eyes before they eat with their belly. Talk about your background. How did you get into chefing for the kids?
Well, I started in the hotel industry way back in Jamaica, and so coming to the United States, I was hired on as a district director for Chartwells, and you know, it kind of piqued my interest in seeing what the kids enjoy, and so the opportunity came for me to get into this field, and which I did study for. And because I like fresh, I like having the aromas, I like using the fresh herbs. I try to inspire the kids to eat more by putting these items into their diets.
And I bet it makes parents feel so good to think about their kids in the cafeteria. What are they getting? Well, probably better lunches than I'm having. What else do we have on the shelves? You brought a few more dishes.
So we have a shepherd's pie.
A shepherd's pie.
Yes, which is a great comfort American food, American comfort food. And we also have a butternut black bean chili.
Again, maybe we don't give our kids enough credit, Hayley, for liking different things.
That's right, absolutely. And I do want to point out that this chili is vegetarian, which is exciting. It does have 15 grams of protein in it per serving. And we're also trying to teach students how they can flavor really tasty food without just going straight to salt and butter. Using all these fresh herbs and seasoning to make really tasty food.
Well, and I'm sure a lot of kids, they don't know what else to reach for, but when you can teach them about this and get them fired up about all these flavors, you're doing something great. That's something you're passionate about?
Yes, absolutely.
Wonderful. Anything else you want people to know about, you know, how we can keep our kids enthusiastic about lunch this season?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd say you can go to our website and find our recipes to try some of these great menu items at home. But it's all about preparation and taking time to really learn new recipes and try new things.
Excellent. And you're in many of the Spartanburg school districts.
Yes, we are.
All right, so those kids are having a feast throughout this season.
They sure
Love
are.
to see it. Coming up a little bit later in the show, Hayley, I know you're going to stick around because we've got some snack ideas.
That's right. I'm excited to talk more and share ideas about smart snacking.
All right, you could do better than the peanut butter spoon.
That's right.
All right, more great ideas coming up. Chef Auden, thank you very much. And Hayley, we will see you again a little bit later in